Hey, have you ever wondered if flames have a shadow? Well, if not, me, Ria, and Jonathan will kindly remind you about. Let's start.
Okay, before we get into the topic of does fire have shadow, we need to understand the concept of what is a shadow. Shadows are dark areas made by an object because light is rejected or blocked by that object. The shadow will always take into the form of what is the object. As you can see here, the candle, it has a vague shadow of the candle, or my hand. You can see the shadow of my hand.
Hey, did you know that the traditional flame actually consists of hydrocarbon fuel, burning molecules, soot, carbon dioxide, hot vapor, water vapor, hot air, and light? I meant to say water vapor and hot air. Apologies, but did you also know that the flame that you see in the candle or fire is actually the glowing of the soot? Yes, there are numerous ways that you can tell how a flame shadow forms, but one of the ways is that hot air that's produced by the flames actually bends light. This is called refraction, and therefore a shadow can be displaced due to light being redirected by this hot air. To see the shadow, you would need a light source to be shown upon the flame. But there are factors that needs to be met. One is that the light source needs to be brighter than the flame itself, because if it was to be weaker, the shadow produced would be overwhelmed by the light of the flame. Therefore, you would require a brighter light source to see the flame's shadow clearly. There are other numerous factors, including the size, temperature, and the soot contents of the flame, that can also affect the shadow's darkness as well.
In this scenario, Justin turned on his lighter, but we turn on our torch right in front of the lighter. This makes a small vague shadow of the fire. Hi guys, back with Joe again. So you can see in this video that Justin's turning on his lighter. In this room, it's really dark right now, so there's no any source of light. Due to this, there's no shadow of the torch. In this scenario, Justin turned on his lighter, but we turn on our torch right in front of the lighter. This makes a small vague shadow of the fire.
The one common misconception is that the light created by fires basically affects the shadow that it creates. But this misconception is not fully true because light actually contains photons. But photons are actually photons, which basically have the capability of overlapping each other, basically meaning that they pass through each other and do not collide with each other. This is mainly because photons do not contain the necessary electric charge or the magnetic moment in order to physically interact with each other. So this explains why fires don't actually have shadows. The reason why they actually do is because of the soot and the hot air that's within them. That's what creates the shadows.
So, that's all for today's video. Now you know that fires can have shadows.